When it comes to the NFL offseason, few spectacles are as dramatic or potentially disastrous as the opening flurry of free agency. Teams chase stars, agents chase bags, and fans chase dreams of a Super Bowl run born from one big-name acquisition. But the Dallas Cowboys? They've built a reputation for sitting out the frenzy, especially under the cautious eye of owner and de facto general manager Jerry Jones. Love it or hate it, Sid Jones's strategy is consistent. Don't overspend. It's a philosophy that's drawn criticism for being cheap, short-sighted, or simply outdated in a league where aggressive front offices are often rewarded. But in 2024, that same philosophy may have saved the Cowboys from one of the worst contracts in recent NFL history. Enter Christian Wilkins, a disruptive, versatile defensive tackle who hit free agency coming off a career year. With 9 sacks, 23 quarterback hits, 61 pressures, and a strong 69.2 run defense grade. Via PFF, Wilkins was the crown jewel of the 2024 DT free agent class. And when the Las Vegas Raiders threw $110 million at him, with $82.75 million guaranteed, many Cowboys fans howled in frustration. They wanted that kind of splash. They wanted Wilkins next to Osa Odighizuwa, anchoring the defensive line like an immovable force. But now, a year later, it looks like the Cowboys dodged a financial landmine. Wilkins' contract is aging like spoiled milk. According to NFL Spin Zone's Lou Scattaglia, the Wilkins deal is already being considered one of the worst in the league. Why? Injuries, age, and poor production. Wilkins played just 5 games in the 2025 season due to a nagging foot injury, and he'll be turning 30 this season. That's a devastating return on a contract that averages $27.5 million per year. Wilkins was yet another example of former GM Tom Telesco going big fish hunting in free agency, only to overpay for a player and neglect the overall roster depth. Scattaglia wrote, "Sound familiar?" Cowboys fans have long feared that Jerry Jones's reluctance to spend would doom the team. But this time, he didn't just avoid a bust. He used that restraint to build smarter, not flashier. The smarter investment, Osa Odighizuwa. While the Raiders burned through cash chasing a name, the Cowboys stayed patient and rewarded performance. In March 2025, they inked Osa Odighizuwa, a homegrown, ascending star, to a lucrative but highly team-friendly extension, $20 million per year, with $39 million fully guaranteed. Let's compare that with Wilkins' $27.5 million annual average and $82.75 million guaranteed. Odighizuwa, meanwhile, was a top 7 interior pass rusher last year in pressures, sacks, hits, and pass rush grade in true pass sets. He's younger, healthier, and trending up. And Dallas got him at a relative bargain. This isn't just a win in hindsight. It's a validation of restraint in an era where splashy moves dominate headlines but don't always lead to championships. A fan base that demanded fireworks. Let's not pretend Cowboys Nation was on board with this from the start. In early 2024, message boards and sports radio lines were lighting up with fans begging Jerry to make a move. Any move for a defensive tackle. Christian Wilkins, Grover Stewart, DJ Reader, Sheldon Rankins. Take your pick. The defensive tackle market was loaded, and it seemed like Dallas was wasting yet another window of opportunity. But here's the truth. Good front offices aren't built on public pressure. They're built on scouting, sustainability, and knowing when to hold their ground. The fallout in Las Vegas. Wilkins' falloff hasn't just hurt the Raiders defensively. It's crippled their cap situation. With so much money tied up in one player, and little to show for it, Vegas has had to scramble to fill holes elsewhere. It's a cautionary tale for every team that sees free agency as a magic wand. Wilkins' injury may be unfortunate, but it only underscores a reality the Cowboys saw coming. Paying near $30 million annually for a defensive tackle entering his 6th year comes with serious risk, especially when your own emerging talent is producing more for less. Cowboys quietly building a defensive identity on. Dallas is still chasing its elusive 6th Lombardi trophy. But one thing has become clear. Their defensive identity is real, and it's being built the right way. With stars like Micah Parsons, Trayvon Diggs, and now Odighizuwa, all locked into the roster for the long haul, the Cowboys are crafting a defensive core that could contend for years, not just one. Had they dumped $110 million into Wilkins, they might not have been able to extend Odighizuwa, or keep cap space flexible for future stars, like CeeDee Lamb or Parsons. This was a domino that Jones wisely kept from falling. Final verdict. The Joneses got this one right. Jerry Jones hasn't been perfect. His conservative free agent approach has cost Dallas opportunities before, but not this time.